March Madness betting challenge. It is round 2. And we did pretty good on the tracked plays for the first video in round 1. And remember, the idea of this video is we're going to follow the fight on model as closely as possible, bet as many of the games as there is an edge. So we're coming off of, so far we're 11-3. Now I'm putting this video out a little bit before the end of round 1 because I got my bets in for round 2, and you guys want to get those bets in as well. So we're almost through it here. We've got Alabama and Grand Canyon, just 2 games left. As of right now, Alabama at this moment, maybe when you're watching it, they will have won and they will have covered, but Alabama is up by 20. We've got Alabama in our bet tracker minus 9.5. So that looks pretty good. And the last game of round 1 is Grand Canyon. Let's see what happens. Again, if you want to follow along with my bets and my plays off of the betting model, they're right here. The link is in the description below to this sheet that you're seeing on screen right here, which you could have been following along with. So hopefully you follow along with me. You're 11-3 right now, and we are building the bankroll, building it up. So are we going to stop? No. 11-3, fucking model's crushing it. Let's keep it going, my Sharp app people. All right, you guys are sharp. You know how you're sharp? Because you're watching this video. You're following along with these plays. These are betting model plays. And like I said, they started off really well. I am shocked by how well we did so far in round 1. Again, it's looking like, I mean, we're 11-3. On a $50 bankroll, so far we're up $335 if you just play this amount. Again, listen, your unit size could be bigger, could be smaller, could be whatever. It could be 500, could be 5,000. You could be up to you. It could be $5. Doesn't matter. It's all the same principle. We're going to bet all the spots that give us a little bit of an edge, and let's see how it works out in the end of the tournament. Plus, I'm having fun watching every single game. So let's move on. I'm going to show you a little bit about how I picked out these plays, but I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more plays on for Sunday. Or Saturday, actually, round 2. And some of these are actually Sunday games, but let's go through it. I'm going to show you the process. So Northwestern, we're going to take Northwestern plus 13. Let's take a look at the model here. Let's go to the, quote, rest of the tournament. I'm going to show you how we do this. So we're going to type in Northwestern. I did this for every game, so you don't have to. Let's see who they're playing. Hold on. Let's scroll down. Let's get to the games for tomorrow. So, still have TCU as well. Actually, I want to, that might be bettable. But here we go. North Texas, Seton Hall, no. Dayton, Arizona, no. Gonzaga, Kansas, actually. Some of these games might be bettable. So hang on. I do have, Kansas. So we did bet Kansas. So let's take a look at that one here. We got Gonzaga, Kansas. I don't like the way DraftKings is showing this on screen. But Gonzaga, I want to show you why I bet Kansas. Okay. So check this out. Here's how you bet the model. Okay. This shows if we got Gonzaga up against Kansas, Gonzaga should be -2, right? When we look at DraftKings, Gonzaga is -4.5. What does that mean? That means there's value on the Kansas side here because Kansas really should be +2. Instead, it's +4.5. So we have 2.5 points of value on canvas. So, and as much as I didn't really love Kansas coming in, we take a bet on the Kansas side. That's how that works. Okay. We're just comparing the model handicap to the handicap on the sports book. Now, am I in love with the way this is showing me on screen? No, but I'm dealing with it. So let's see the other spots. We got Northwestern. So let me find that. Where's Northwestern? The hell are they playing? I don't even know, but we're going to find it. Here it is. Northwestern against Connecticut, UConn. So in this, on the sportsbook, Northwestern is +13. Again, let's take a look at our model. We got Northwestern. We've got Connecticut. I'm going to type those in. And here it shows that according to the model, that UConn should be -8.5. Instead, we're getting -13. Now, that doesn't mean we chase UConn. That means Northwestern, instead of being +8, which is what it should be, or +9, we're getting +13. So we're getting value on the Northwestern side. I actually think the public will be on UConn as well. So I like the spot. So we grab Northwestern here on the in the bet tracker. Clemson. Let's take a look at let's find that game, right? Clemson, who the heck are they playing? I don't know. I told you before. I don't know these teams. I'm just following the model. So let's see. Clemson. This might even be a Sunday game for all I know. I went through them all, by the way, so you don't have to. But Clemson versus Baylor. So let's see here. It's Baylor. Clemson, Baylor. So here we go. This shows Baylor -2, -2.2. That should be the spread. Again, let's go back to this game. And instead, it's Baylor -4. What does that mean? So instead of Clemson is a really, according to the model, Clemson and Baylor, really close. They should be within 2 points of one another. Instead, we're getting +4.5. So we're grabbing Clemson, the underdog. We're taking the points. It's that simple. Let's go through another one here. Oregon. Let's find Oregon. It's Oregon versus Creighton. So let's take a look. Again, Creighton -3.5 is the predicted handicap, or Oregon +3.5. Instead, we're getting 5. So a little bit of value there, about 1.5 on the spread of value for Oregon. Now, I don't know why it's all the underdogs that we're grabbing. It's kind of weirding me out a little bit, but maybe that's the better way. I don't know. I'm just following the model, man. We went 11-3. Could be 12-3. Could be 13-3 by the time we're all said and done. That's unbelievable. That's an amazing number. So I'm just trusting it. Now, of course, we're going to revert to the mean at some. But yeah, we took all dogs for round 2. So, do with that what you will. Not a lot of people like to bet the dogs. But we are taking the points. All right, what's this other one here that I was just looking for? Oakland. Oakland, I believe this is where you have two kind of big dogs. Yeah, Oakland, North Carolina State. So I like this game. Two underdogs that made it through. Not North Carolina. No, North Carolina State. Let's see if we can find that one. NC State. I don't know how they spell. Here it is. NC State. There we go. I actually did North Carolina the first time and it messed me up. I was like, what is going on here? But NC State, this one shows -574. Again, 6.5, 574, barely playable. I'm actually surprised I took this one, but I did. So this one didn't give us as much value. This is only it's about half a point of value. Honestly, about 1 point of value here on Oakland. So if you wanted to skip one, this would probably be the one to skip. Very little value there, but still some value against the spread because the prediction is 5.7 and the actual spread is 6.5. So you're getting about a point of value there. Not as much as some of these other spots. That's okay. That's okay. Washington State, we want some action too. We want to watch these games with a rooting interest, but now I kind of want to pad this record. Washington State versus Iowa State. Again, let's take a look. Washington State, Iowa State. So we go back to our model. Washington, Iowa State. Here we go. So in this case, once again, yeah, Iowa State, I think, is it's a pretender anyway. We had them marked as a pretender going into the tournament. So this one shows that Iowa State should be -4.5. Instead, we're getting Iowa State. Let's see. I think it's 6.5. Yeah, -6.5. So that's 2 points of value. Easy bet on Washington State. Take it. Where are we? Last one is Kansas. Kansas getting 4.5. So we're going to take Kansas +4.5. Let's see who Kansas is playing. I forgot. I put these in before and then I forgot. I think Kansas is is this a Sunday game? Yeah, no. Kansas versus Gonzo. Kansas +4.5 against Gonzo. So let's take a look at what the model thinks it should be. Gonzo. This is probably probably my favorite of all the plays. And it's weird because Kansas was another team that was kind of a pretender, but Kansas, according to this, Gonzaga should be -2. The actual Gonzaga line is -4.5. So we're getting 2.5 points of value. That's as good as it gets for this tournament. That's our last spot. I think I raised up the dollar amount just a smidge here, but I raised up the dollar amounts a little bit. Again, these dollar amounts are hypothetical. That is not how much I'm betting. More so, I wanted to demonstrate if your unit size is 150 or 100, some portion of that. But actually, in reality, we could just be betting units or even unit and a half on these bets, as you see how incredibly successful we were in round one. Again, we've got 11-3 in round one. There's 2 spots left, Grand Canyon and Alabama. Alabama looks like it will hit. I hope. I don't know what's going on with Grand Canyon, but we could be, by the end of this, we could be 11-5. By the end of this, we could be 13-3. Either way, we fucking crushed it. And as a matter of fact, we did so well in round one that it's going to be difficult, even going through this rest of this entire slate, to not be profitable. So if you're tailing, congratulations. Well done. And props to the Fight On college basketball model. This was really an exercise about explaining why it's so important to use a betting model when you bet, or some reasoning. I can't watch basketball games and know which team is better than another team on any given night. I don't have that skill set. You probably don't have that skill set either. Let's keep it real. You probably don't have that. So you got to let some metric drive you so that you can make plus EV betting decisions. And you combine that with bankroll management. Don't go crazy. Keep to a unit size and have fun betting these games. Bankroll challenge day, round 2 is upon us. Again, reminder, we've got Northwestern, Clemson, Oregon, Oakland, Washington State, and Kansas, all underdogs, all getting plus points for round 2. There's still a few games that haven't been settled yet, so make sure you're following along with this bet tracker sheet, which I have linked in the description below to this video, so that you can just be watching this in real time. You saw it from bit. I'm not changing anything. Everybody has access to the sheet. I'm putting these out well in advance of the games, of course. And, call me out if you see any kind of shenanigans, any kind of Shanahanigans going on. You let me know. My sharp people, guys, keep betting sharp. I'll see you guys after round 2. Hopefully, talking some more round 3 bets. We'll crush it. Good luck, everyone.